Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you saw the last bit, it's a bit choppy, but it's fine. It's still authentic and a greater reaction regardless. What we're going to do here, for everyone's sake, yeah, it's a little choppy right now too, and that's okay. I'm more referring to it audio-wise. It'll fix itself. It always does. And if it doesn't, we'll figure it out. I'm going to give a small little recap to Husto here about what just happened in the last portion of this stream. Without spoiling the last bit, that way he can get an authentic reaction as Ed. He's going to have that reaction, and then in game, we're all going to have a good conversation about it. I think that's gonna be where we're at.
What'd you guys do?
Well, here we are. What happened so far in this session, and is going to be a recap, just in case for some reason this is the only portion of the stream. I doubt it. But just in case. We basically started off with conversations. I basically reminded them about all the issues that they basically are dealing with at the moment. Dan's kid, Charles, has an issue. Soul's attached to Grandma Foster, and now has powers. Yeah. The relationship issues that have constantly been bringing up. Alice and Terenzio's issues, and all the stuff that you already know. I just basically brought them all up. They did it organically anyway, so I didn't have to do much. He was offered a deal. He basically left it up into the air by legit at this. It was like, I have a way of solving this. It's just, not a conventional way. As basically, we promised one of your souls. You could basically choose which one. That was offered to Dylan, and Dylan basically was just like, we'll talk about it later, and then that was that. And then they got a message. Somebody knocked on their door. A man, pale skin, storm-like hair hitting the back. Golden, no. Who was lit up, eyes glowing, handed them a book, basically said, consider this offer, this is for Kate Genie, and the only reason why I'm offering this is because of Kate Genie. They were presented a book, and the book talked to them. You're going to basically be given that option at the moment, too. You're doing stuff as at the moment. You determine that. You have been given a book by the same individual. Basically happened around the same time. As other party members that have been a part of this team that might be wrapped up into it will be basically given the same offer. And I'm going to replay the audio, not only for you people at home, for you, Husto. Get an authentic reaction.
Do I have the book already?
Yeah. And let's do it one last time.
I can offer you another road, a quiet world. Your loved ones brought here safely. No curses, no tyrants, just mirrors of what was before. Peace is what I offer you. Just peace. You can still protect people. You can teach, guide, love, build a family. And when evil rises, your children might take up the sword. Or not. That choice will be theirs. And yours. Choice is what I offer you. Right now, your choices are pretty much non-existent. And that is such a horrible fate to be in. I've been there. I know what desperation is. And I know how it must feel. I know what it must feel to be where you're at. Here's the offer. This is a one-time chance for a good ending. If you say no, the world will accept it, and so will I. But so must you all. I'm reaching out my hand and giving you an option for a better future for your entire families. And you can thank Kate Genie for that. But you can also thank yourselves. I want you guys to be able to help when needed, and it be your choice. You've already proven enough. You've already fought hard enough. And this world offers peace. There will be a moment, and there will be a time in this world where you will need to buckle down for your families. But this weight will not be on your shoulders, it will be on all of our shoulders. And that is years beyond this time. If you refuse this, then I fear this is the last time you will see each other. And I would like for us to meet on more than one occasion. Who knows, I might be able to bring Kate Genie back with the right methods. So, will this be how the book ends? On the last page here, you will see the opportunity written. Will you accept? You will be given 24 hours, and if there is nothing written inside, then I will take that as a graceful no. But if you do say yes, I look forward to our future endeavors. Here's to ambition.
You can see on the book, from the god of ambition, Gale.
And you probably already said this, but someone
So,
not necessarily knocked, but hand delivered this to me,
and
that's what they look like.
probably the individual that's giving you that option, yes.
Okay.
When you do look at the book, and I said that to them as well, when it comes to your personal goals and aspirations, they are written out as opportunities here. A chance to not only meet Louis Lightsword, to potentially create an enterprise. To create your own Louis Lightsword. Something that's truly unique to Ed. Just in a new world. And you choose when all of this stuff happens. Or to get involved. Be a merchant. Help out when you can.
In 24 hours.
You must sign within
Yeah.
24 hours. So what I'm going to say, just for your sake and for everyone's sake, you do after that immediately go to everyone else in order to have a discussion about this.
Where are they at?
They are currently at Torrenzio's house. Lovely place to be.
Okay, so I'll just say that.
I thought he said 24 hours.
What time is it? Just so
It's
Probably-
still morning time.
Yeah,
morning time.
it's
It's
probably
still
like
morning
late,
time.
like
Late
brunch
morning.
time. Because I took 2 hours to bake a cake.
Near moon. Noon.
Yeah.
Noon.
What? Is the sun rising? Or
No, they went out for breakfast and I baked 2 cakes.
okay, so before
It's like-
noon,
it's like-
definitely.
It's probably like
1
10.
o'clock.
Yeah, no, it's still morning because
Like I said, late
2
morning.
hours.
yeah,
Late morning.
10 like
Yeah,
11.
cool.
Yeah. It's still breakfast time.
It's somewhere between like
The
9
sun
and 10.
rose.
Okay.
Then the
So
storm
10?
happened. Yeah, so it's like 10. Hello, who is it now? Oh, it's Ed.
Yeah, I look like it now. What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
What happened? Do
What?
we all have said copy? This is physical intent. So me now.
They technically have one copy, but because they were different, you
Yeah,
actually
okay. You guys get one of these?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you guys got one,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
I got.
yeah.
What happened? What'd you see?
guy came up to here, talked to us, that he's the god of ambition, and
It was a girl.
No, it was the guy.
it
with
was definitely a guy.
It was a guy?
You,
Yeah.
you just heard girl.
You said
No, his name is Gale. Did you write girl?
mine looked like a girl, but maybe.
Sure, that's just your mind.
Gale. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been discussing it.
Mine was the god of ambition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna pick? What are you?
I'm signing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two have decided they're signing for sure.
Yeah, if one. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm still on the fence. For reasons. I think
Alice?
Oh right,
My
Alice.
my issue with all of this
Mm-hmm.
is that I know what's going to happen. Is that not all of us are going to go.
She's not going.
I didn't say that. I am.
You are going.
There's only one big reason for her to stay, and I don't think it's her responsibility for it.
I think I've learned that.
Yeah.
The only reason why, the only viable reason for her to stay would be to handle the dragon cult, or cult of the dragon. Because and that's not her fight.
Yes.
I'd rather see her make a life with Dan and be happy with Dan.
Maybe Dan can get a third kid.
No.
Yeah, you just gotta try it 1,000 times.
A million. It's
Yeah.
It's like 1 in
You said,
10,000.
yeah, 1,000. Yeah, yeah.
2-3 times a day.
Listen, you should have heard them last night. Let me tell you something. You should have heard them last
You
night.
never
left
know.
right away.
Most fertile ASMR out there.
I saw.
Clearly.
I saw those
Finally.
gnomes. I saw those gnomes.
So, what
But
you
with
thinking?
her
Ed?
leaving, chances are I'm going to stay to help at least inform people of the Cult of the Dragon, as well as the Hag, as well as Leviticus.
Clean up the mess.
I don't know if I'm going to be actually cleaning up the messes, but I'm going to make sure that people who can clean them up are as informed as they possibly can be.
I mean, this sounds lovely, but have we like fact checked this, or is this another ruse we might be falling into?
I read that book cover to cover 5 times.
Yeah, there is. It is.
I'm like you. I'm very skeptical.
We did a bunch of magics. Everything is coming up on the
You
up
all
and up.
did magics? Yeah, I just came straight here.
Yeah, it's all in the up and up. It is. We go there. We don't become. We're leaving because if we die here, Dragon eats our world. So we kind of have to leave. Remember, the Draco Lich wants our souls.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So we have to leave.
Well, you don't have to. There's other ways to deal with that, but it's
Less favorable.
It's the most favorable. It's the it's the safest, easiest option because you two get to live normal lives
Boring.
without having to worry about potentially causing an apocalypse in this world. But the apocalypse could still happen, which is part of the reason why I want to stay behind. Is with that kind of knowledge, I don't want that knowledge to disappear because we have an easy out.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
That's
It's almost so easy. In the very beginning, she was like, "You're desperate." I'm not desperate. And then ultimate peace. That's kind of boring because after a while, it's like, how are you supposed to succeed, and what kind of ambition can you actually gain if you're just only having peace? And then each other, I was like, oh man, they got the book. And then somehow all of us being Bards Forever. But what I want to do has nothing related to the Bards Forever.
I mean, it wasn't ultimate peace. It's just another world, and it said that we can still be adventurers if we seek to be adventurers. So
it's
there is
just
still...
all the other bullshit that we've accumulated here would be taken away. Alice's contract to Asmodeus would be burned.
You wouldn't have to deal with the mind flayer guy if you
Yeah.
ever decide to show up.
They don't have to. They don't have to worry about their soul going to a Draco Lich, making a Draco Lich a freaking god. His contract with Leviticus would be burned and null and void, because that's only going to get worse. Yeah, it's okay now, but
Oh, he's definitely a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's a good bad guy for now.
right. So that would be null and void. Basically, if you accept this, you go to a whole nother world.
Yeah.
With all these other contracts and stuff burned up. I don't have any of those ties.
Well, I will keep reading the book, and the only thing that I have here that I can care about is I have a sister that I've semi been looking for. So if I can somehow make her or have her come with me or find out that she's not dead, I will probably sign. But another thing is that all the stuff that I can do here is still definitely tangible because I am still the king of the underworld. Thanks.
I just flipped to the first part where it says, "You and your families will come to her." Like, will.
Yeah. Fact checks this. I thought it was just for me to make families because it said build families. And, you know, I've
Yeah,
never
you-
actually stayed with anybody enough to find out.
Would
so.
my dumpies be okay? Would like
I mean,
would they be fine?
probably be depressed because all of us left.
I don't know. Did you
I don't
leave,
know if they'd be depressed.
did you leave anyone adequate enough? That's what I've been doing.
Yeah,
Definitely, she did.
yeah.
Are they considered family?
I mean,
That's up to them.
town family. But like,
Kidneys healthy.
I don't think they would leave. I don't think they would leave. They
No.
have a
Your
lot to do
kid
in
might.
here.
Well,
Like-
given the fact that your kid has powers from a hag,
Yeah, the kid.
No,
his
yeah,
mother and him would probably want to leave.
They
Oh,
would
you missed
leave.
that?
I'm talking about like the dumpies,
Yes.
like the
Oh,
group that
yeah,
like,
sorry.
the t-shirt.
You
Oh,
know
yeah.
how it was raining like
They
really
probably
bad
would
like a
leave.
couple
They
hours
have
ago?
individual families as well.
Like out of
here,
nowhere?
so-
Oh, well,
Yeah, you're starting
was
to get a
the
little
sun.
bit too. They probably wouldn't
You
even
can't
be
control his
included.
powers 'cause
Yeah,
that.
that's why I
Yeah.
was like, well, we
I
have to do
mean,
that kind of thing. But
I'm sorry.
They-
Teach
They've
him
got
how
no
to
ties
control
to
his
anything.
powers.
The
They're just
issue is-
fans, they're just groupies.
The
Yeah,
hag
they're-
kind
they're
of
like-
put her powers in him. That's
they
why
help with
he
stuff, but
can't
they're not
control
like
it.
They're,
in the
He has too
dragon
much.
stuff,
Oh.
so-
yeah, exactly. So they
As
would have
in
nothing to worry about by
found-
spending
oh, I
time
see.
anyway.
Because he's 11 and now he's just like has archfey weather manipulation powers.
And I'd probably take up teaching
Sedation?
at the Bard College.
Yeah,
Continue to teach at the Bard College.
that'd be good because you can bring up the next gen heroes.
Yeah. That's a good round.
Where's this new plane? Because we could all end up in a different existence.
Mm-mm.
Well, but besides
And
you two, you're
it's-
just a pair.
it's-
It seems
It's
like we're all going.
specifically we're
yeah,
gonna go to
we're
his
going
realm
to
in this
his
one.
world.
So, have people already signed?
Nope.
I was gonna
I was
do
gonna-
stuff before I signed.
Okay, I'm just asking in general. That's it. It's fine. I'm just
I have
asking.
not signed. I'm
They've pretty much made up their mind.
Yeah,
but they
Yeah.
haven't
we're
actually
going to
physically-
sign.
That's why I'm just asking.
I'm low key waiting for somebody else to sign first.
And like, what kind of
Like
signature
that.
is that? Like, do we use our real signature, or do we draw like a smiley face, or?
I think whatever a notary would accept.
Would the
Did you just put your blood on it?
No, I'm just saying. Like, does that
Would-
suffice? Like,
would my
Probably.
kids'
yeah.
parents have to sign?
We're about to find out.
It's identifying.
Would the mother of
Yeah,
my
okay.
kids have to
Yeah, 'cause I
sign?
can't write
Or
that.
are they kind of like, so they have no
can't
choice, they're
write
just
They
that
have a
it?
choice.
It's like 5 letters.
So my
Oh.
kids would come with, but they
But it's
have a choice.
identifying.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
wondering.
have a choice.
Like,
Basically, once
if I were
you
to write
sign,
that, will she know,
the conversation will happen, and Gail will offer.
or is it fake? You know?
He
And
will
then it would be their
basically
decision,
explain
yeah.
everything. He will explain everything to everybody who would potentially be involved.
Including to the mom that
Yes.
Charles has a vague
Yes.
thing. Okay.
She would have. Everyone would be.
But they would know everything. So they, because, like when we read it, like it shows us all of our problems, and he's explaining how they would all go away when we go
that-
to the next world. So they would read the book, go like, "Oh shit, my son has a part of his soul is is owed to the Archhag, and if I go to this world, he's no longer owed to the Archhag."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I did ask the DM before you guys got back. You signed that tie is still severed, correct? To the hag.
It is severed from the hag.
So even if he doesn't decide to leave, that tie is still gone. He's still going to do what he can to
Yeah,
protect your
That's
family.
correct.
gotcha. So no matter what, our everything will be fine.
It doesn't mean that the hag won't go after him again.
There's a chance, yeah. You can still play ahead. No one's stopping you.
I'm signing. I'm signing.
They
I'm gonna
aren't.
go ahead and sign.
They decided
Give me
to
all your
move
money
forward.
first.
No, dude.
Just
what?
trust me. Give me all your money first.
All of it.
Yeah, just in case you poured away.
Alex,
Well, I have to wait.
done that.
If-
She would already put it away.
I think.
Give me all your money.
It's,
We may
haven't-
need it.
We have a
You
Yeah,
guys,
I
you
might
may
need
need
it.
that money when you get there.
We
You
have-
may go
I
with
might
you.
need
We have
it.
24 hours.
No, we have 24 hours to sign, but we don't know how after.
She's not. I would
I
say
might-
24 hours would be it.
I might because he's probably gonna zap all of us together, not
She?
individually.
Yeah.
So, and I might need the money. I'll.
We
How
have-
much do you have? Are you broke? What's going
No,
on?
no. I was gonna say we should give all of our money to Dylan so he can have that money to
Oh, yeah.
build up the like. He needs a party if we're all leaving,
Oh.
and he needs the money to pay for good adventurers.
You
How
should
much
let-
do you have
You
right
should have
now?
led with that. What it matters how much he has.
What does it matter?
If he's good.
Because I might need it too. To be
What if
over
the
there.
other plan uses gummy bears?
Yeah,
I
I
doubt
have
that.
11,000 gold.
He's
yeah.
fine.
That's but I mean like we're at that element
He's
doesn't.
fine. I have 10,000.
well, it's actually something to consider.
You may need. I would think that the money would go with you.
There's a consideration of currency exchange.
Yeah. We don't know.
If you
What
if
money
gold
that-
is even a currency.
Yeah, we don't know what money the other world
Which
uses.
sucks, because like that's what I live for here.
I think as long as there's gold in a world, gold has value, whether it be minted or not.
But the
Yeah.
problem is they're gonna see the mints from this world and be like, "What the fuck is this? Where did the
And
hell
then
did this
we
come
die.
from?"
No,
Then
no,
we
it's
smash it flat. It's
Yeah.
gold.
not only that. But what if?
Well,
what,
no, it's unminted gold.
what if-
they're not gonna?
But then it's still gold value.
What if this is a? What if we
Again?
go to a world that hasn't discovered gold yet, and then we're coming in with this?
I highly doubt that. We're going to a place where the god of ambition exists. He's gonna have gold.
We don't know.
Or
Or what if we live? What if we go to a world where gold is the cheapest mineral there?
What's this?
It's 10,000.
How about this?
'Cause
I
it's so
highly
abundant.
doubt
I
that they have that much
have-
platinum.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
10,000.
Platinum is even harder to come by.
But he just gave you 10,000, so I'm not gonna do that much. I'm gonna give you 2,000 because he just gave you like all I have. So
Fish.
2,000.
I
You
work.
know? Yeah, you're rich. I'm not.
So
In
10,000,
comparison.
2,000.
So that's 1,200.
That's 12,000 because
Well,
10 and 2, right? Because he gave you
Yeah,
10K.
12,000.
Because if something
So I
does
just
happen,
doubled my gold.
Okay.
And you, I give you a nice felt box. The felt box has gloves that look like ours.
Gloves of theory.
Yeah, so all you gotta do is you go like this, and someone will find you, and you can be connected to my network. And then use this name.
Oh, so you're coming?
There's a piece of paper.
Hold on, are you coming?
No, I'm just getting ready for everything.
Oh, okay.
would you like
Yeah,
my
he
staff
wants-
of healing?
Huh?
Do you want my staff of healing?
That you see, no, you see that we could carry over to the next world.
But
That
Who knows?
was-
I'm
Magic
not
probably
planning
doesn't
on
exist.
fighting and adventuring in the other world.
It doesn't matter. You could be a
When you
doctor.
guys move over to this world, it will be a new system.
It will be a completely new system.
I
Did you hear that?
don't. Yeah.
Gale!
Voice from the sky.
Gale!
Yeah, magic may not even be.
Okay,
used.
so we don't use gold. You heard that? We don't need any of this money.
Well, there will be currency. It's not like we couldn't exchange
I'll-
the currency.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
gonna
become-
keep at least 8,000 of my gold. I gave you 2,000. I'm 8,000. Okay.
I said there's a currency exchange. You will be. It's an equivalent.
It's a negative.
Yeah,
It will not be a negative.
it's an equivalent. I'll take it.
It's foreign monies, so
I have families to take care of now.
That's fair, but you could also
No,
just get a job.
The exchange rate might be a little wonky though. You may.
No.
I'll have to look at it.
I'll.
So it may be like 2,000 gold for $1. There.
I know how to
Yeah,
tell.
see? If that's the case, I need as much as I
We'll
can.
see.
you don't have to explain anything. He is now very well connected.
Yeah.
How much does a rapier cost here?
Do you want my staff with you?
Sure.
How much does a rapier cost in 5e?
What?
How
Now
much does
you
a
know what's
rapier
up.
cost in 5e?
15 gold, I think.
It's not that
Or
much.
it's like 30.
Not,
Let me.
In my
well,
case-
most of this is probably going to be going to the Bards College anyway.
yeah, in my case,
Do you have a cloak of protection?
I could just give it to you.
I have a ring of protection, you know.
Do you want to
I
also?
do
No,
have.
no. I'm
I do
asking
have
for a very
cloak of
specific
Okay,
reason.
just checking.
It
And I've got a ring of feather
It's
falling.
cheap.
it applies a
Cloak of elven
exchange
time.
rate.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I know how much a rapier costs in
I only had the
Fabulous
cloak
Ultima.
and the staff.
25.
So that was
25?
my next thing.
So it is 200 zenith for a rapier in Fabulous Ultimate.
So it's at approximately like
It's basically 9.
it's like an 8
8 or 9.
8x exchange rate.
So 8 gold equals 1 zenith.
Before you, crazy for you, right? Yeah.
No,
Lovely. I don't
Yeah,
gotta do that
Zenith
shit.
equals
Yeah.
I just rounded up and say 10 to 1.
Yes.
So that means if you're going with 8,000 gold, that's going to be 80,000.
Yeah.
Approximately.
80,000?
So rich.
Yeah,
Per-
actually 200 divided by 25 is exactly 8. This is an exact 8 times.
I could have had 100,000, but you
I was
made me feel guilty, and now I gave 2,000 back.
Yeah, but you don't know how much houses cost.
Yeah, but you don't know how much
Yeah,
it
right.
costs.
1
It could cost
million.
60,000.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
I'm
just being a
saying.
dick.
I'm
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't know. It could, but you don't know.
But to be fair, we also don't know that. I just know that because, like, I'm saying to you, like, as Janelle,
Yeah.
that's the exchange
He's
rate.
not gonna give more than 2,000.
I'm giving you 5,000.
It
Thank
seems like if we stay, besides Dylan, shit's gonna hit the fan. Unfortunately, it sucks to give away my title. I've made enough apprentices, but to do bigger things, hopefully, because magic's and a wish spell.
It'd be fun. We'll get to start over.
Are we going in the same place?
We're all going
We
to
don't
the
know
same-
that.
Most likely.
We're all going to his world. I don't know if we're all being dropped off at the exact same spot.
You already signed, right?
Yeah.
He probably stopped me before I signed for the big money
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, as soon as you sign, you're dipping. That's what that.
That's not what I'm saying. I just really have to know.
And it sounded like she said I signed.
So you gave him the money. Are you happy with the 8,000 you're taking with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
6,000.
So you had 5, 6, that's 11, plus 2 is 13, plus 10 is 23, plus your 11,000, so you're at 34k.
You
You'll be
can
able
buy
to
a
get...
legendary item.
Now I
Well,
want
no,
to sign.
well,
He stopped me. I gave my things away. Now I'm signing. Now I'm signing.
and now I also have the staff of healing that she gave me.
There you go.
As you sign on the dotted
You
line,
want any other stuff?
you see as a puff
The spell sword you can actually use.
appears,
It's a short sword for one, which you are.
and
That uses your spell cast.
you see as Gale is
You want that?
sitting there in a chair, currently reading, and he just like, so, one of you, at least
No,
one of
it's
you
not.
is signed, right?
Yeah, we're all
It's
gonna
not
sign.
that-
We
oh,
just all
it's not
doing
that
stuff first.
You're a guy
Oh,
Not-
okay,
not all
I'm
of us.
not trying to poof you guys out of existence or
Okay.
anything like that.
out of existence.
No, he said he's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
It might.
Okay,
Is she going out of
So,
existence so
who
that she
signs?
won't live in
Well,
reality?
now just Dan.
you signed too.
Oh, and Caldor. I'll be signing in a minute. I have to do some stuff.
Okay, so
Are they not going to live in reality?
it's reality. It's a world. I helped craft this portion of the world. Granted, I'm not the main creator, but I.
Who's the main creator? Are you co-owning?
There's a few of our divinities that helped create.
Are they all nice?
You might have to.
Or is this like a yin yang thing?
95 to 5%.
Okay, so 5%
So like
have
one
created
person
some.
is not great,
Okay.
but they're not necessarily evil either.
Okay. So essentially, are they part of this book too?
Griffin's Cell,
This is my own book.
Okay. So
Yeah, I don't know if that's
because
on
of
here.
Kate, you have now come into this plane of existence to collect people.
Only the ones that he cared
The
for,
only thing
which
I need to know is
I'm looking at.
when you can read it.
I thought it was just you.
No, Alice is here.
No, I'm not cared for. So okay, so out of existence doesn't mean out of existence of total
No.
reality.
No,
it
no.
just means
You're
out
bringing you
of
to the new world.
okay,
Yeah.
which is existing,
Yes.
Yeah, it's a place called Harvest Station.
and we can breathe that breathe.
Yes. Yes, you could.
Because we're from this plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm aware. That's why this is an
He's
Are we
from
losing
this
our
plane.
powers?
They will be just manifested in a different way.
What the heck? So would I be like anamorphic as opposed to changing into different people?
No, it's whatever you want it to be. There are confines in this world.
I can turn into a dinosaur?
Okay, well, clearly there are different
Okay.
types of magic. What do we?
You come on, it's Ed. You know.
I don't really know him. So
Oh, okay. This is just how it's gonna go.
This is business.
You're a bard, right?
There's a
What type of magic do you do? What is what you do?
What?
What do
What
you do?
you do?
Like card tricks?
No, Ed. How
What
do you
type
like?
of magic do you do?
What type of magic do
You're
you do,
a
and how?
bard,
What do you
right?
do in a fight? Is what he's asking.
Oh, okay.
Resource focus
I
on
pull
that.
from the weave, and I'm really good with my body.
You just won't be pulling from the weave.
What weave will I be pulling from?
No.
The
there-
one
there's
that's
no
attached
This
to
is
Harvest
the higher
Station.
spell slot that you use.
Which
the
is
more
the
damage
planet.
You can do. You can also make it explode.
See, we can get into these details. But
Hey,
you're gonna be
this
here
is
for
a forever
long
sign.
time.
I just have specific questions because obviously this is binding in a one-way ticket.
Yes.
Would I be able to contact the people that are still in this plane of existence, like how you are contacting us?
Not all the time.
I can roll with that.
I will give you avenues, but it will not be from time to time. Is the best.
Can we pull stuff in and out because I haven't ate my first one yet? Thank you.
No.
Cause like, there's this specific guava
Yeah,
dumpling
they give
cake
them
that's in
melee
this
option.
market in this plane of
I think
existence.
it's just a melee option.
Can we deliver things
Yeah, it
to and
doesn't
from?
matter.
You can take what you want there. It can easily be replicated where we're going.
Okay. Because also here you said that I can become like a Louis Light sword, and I
It's
know.
your ambition, right?
Uh-huh. But he's a multi-dimensional traveler. So you're saying I can.
With the right avenues and figuring things out, your ambition is limitless.
If you were to die, would that mean all of ambition would die?
No.
No.
I just help move it forward and push that to the forefront of people's hearts and brains. Metaphorically speaking.
Since the wish spell happened, if I were to leave, does the wish spell go away and then the second person become number one king of the underworld?
No. Doesn't.
Or queen.
My wish was specifically for you.
No.
So that means while I'm over there, I'm still the one over here?
No, it would probably fracture and return to the way
Yeah.
it was before the wish. With having multiple groups.
Look on your face.
Yeah, definitely disheveled. Okay, I made plans for that. Because they're going to come and try to kill my people, I'm sure.
Well, they're people you care for, right? Do you care for these people?
Yeah, some of them.
The people you care for will be protected.
How?
Yes.
How?
He's a god.
Yes.
Of another existence.
He's still a god.
Still.
I exist here.
Well, there's
It's
certain
like
gods that can't, like, cross
my
over.
presence is just
He's here right now. He's quite literally crossed over.
He gave us all these books.
Yeah.
My friend, I'm from this world. Technically, I was just invited to help someone else from another world. To craft another world. Fascinating, I know.
You know what? Since I haven't rolled in a while, perception check.
Perception check? What are you trying to perceive?
Truthfulness.
That'd be
Insight.
hindsight.
What do you want?
No. I don't know my mod. It's not gonna be enough.
Just bardic him, so we.
Bardic.
You got a D8 added
Ooh,
to
I
it.
feel good. No, that's a 12. Right? No.
This is a D8.
Meow.
I finished writing my notes.
14.
He seems to be earnest.
A lot of mods.
There is no hint of deceit.
Well, so far most of my questions check out. Does anybody have any questions before you poof?
No, I'm walking. I finished writing my letter while you're talking to him. I'll be back.
Your brother's gonna die, probably.
Oh, you say that?
No.
Because he said nothing and just did.
I'm going to fizz.
If you die, the world goes boom.
Oh,
You're
okay.
trying to avoid that.
He just left.
You go to
just left
Fizz, who's
telling us
currently
nothing.
at the Bards Guild.
The Harper's Guild?
Oh, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Agaram, that was the name.
Agram, yeah. That's why.
Sorry.
Yeah, because he's asked me, but okay.
Hi, Fizz.
Hi.
I have a couple things I need to talk to you about real fast.
Okay.
None of it is great.
Wonderful. Go
Um,
on.
this is a letter of everything you need to know. This is a second letter, identical to yours. This one I need you to give to the leader of the Bards Guild in Neverwinter.
Okay.
Me, Dan, Caldor, Alice, at least, and maybe Ed, are not gonna be here anymore.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Here's 2,000 gold. You're gonna have to help Agram deal with the cult of the dragon. This is 2,000 gold, so you can do whatever you need to be ready.
Oh, fine.
And make sure you take care of Agram, because we're not gonna be here to help him. Dylan will still be here, but that's it.
Huh. Why are you going away?
Because me and Dan are going away because remember how if we die, the Draco. Oh wait, if we
Yes.
die, yeah. We're going somewhere else so the Draco Lich can't get us anymore, so the end of the world doesn't happen. But it's a one-way ticket.
Oh. Okay.
I believe in you. I think you'll get your magic under control, and that's what the 2,000 gold is for.
Good luck.
Thanks. Also, another letter for Agram in case, because I don't know if
He's gonna look at this for like 2 hours.
Yeah, you gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
And then I eventually come back and sign.
Pizza pie.
So we've got 4 signers right now?
Hmm?
4 people signed right now?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, Alice,
Oh,
Caldor, you, me have all signed.
So it's just me and Ed that haven't signed yet.
Correct.
And I've already said I'm not signing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ed, it's all up to you.
Did you come back?
Yeah, I'm back.
He's back.
Hey, buddy.
Back to reality. Hey. Where'd you go?
I
If
was
your
playing
kids
some.
stay here, I will help
I was
after them.
contingency plans.
I appreciate that. I honestly hope they don't stay here, because that's...
Well, at least they'll be taken care of, and
Hey, you think
Gil
you'll look back to normal?
will do what he can to
Huh?
protect them as
I
well.
think you'll look back to
So I'll
normal.
keep an eye.
I do look normal. He's the one that
You-
doesn't look normal.
Hopefully they
I thought you turned scaly.
Oh yeah, but that's only
The
when I'm
little
using
part.
parts of my magic.
It would be nice for
You don't
them
wanna
to be
be
able
red
to
anymore?
go and be with you, so you can be
Not
the
particularly,
father
no.
you want to be.
To be fair, he could be whatever. According to Gail, we
But
can
of
go
course I
there
can't
however we
force
want.
them to,
Yeah, it's got to be their choice.
Yeah, it's his
He
choice.
shrugged.
I said it's his choice.
So if he wanted to go back looking like a bunny, wielding
That's his choice.
a giant hammer.
If you really wanted to, why not? But why?
Watching
It
Don
feels like a
Machi.
very specific and niche reference.
Have you been watching Don Machi?
No, but he has been playing in a D&D campaign with a certain bunny folk.
Alright, you weren't careful back in the campaign.
No, he was not.
That was very epic.
So, buddy, what's it going to be?
Did you say bunny?
I
Buddy.
said buddy.
Oh.
Yes.
No, I said bunny.
No, yeah, Ed, but he's asking what your choice is going to be because he's kind of
Yes.
he's trying to send us get everything together.
I don't know. It almost sounds.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, why? Is it so bad for the Bards forever to be
Because
here?
I loved that Kate.
Is he dead?
He gave
Okay,
his
yeah,
life.
you know he's like gone. He doesn't exist anymore.
He gave his life for his friends. And he
Well, like-
offered you guys such a great thing. It's the one thing I can offer in return. You can choose not to believe my earnestness or not. That's your choice. But I have no reason. I have no reason to even be involved in this.
If I wanted to go back and be a god. Okay, I'll drop it down a notch.
You
If I wanted to go back and be immortal, we could do that?
Immortal.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, let's say
Some things have to be earned, man.
Ooh, brother. Okay, okay, I'll take it down another notch. Okay, let's say no illnesses or diseases like these two, but better. So let's say like,
Wait, what are we bargaining here?
you said we can go back as whatever we want.
I think he meant cosmetic changes mostly.
Yeah.
No, I could do that.
I didn't really just mean cosmetic changes. I was just talking. Yeah, I guess a little bit.
Do
like
we
that.
have a homestead already built for us?
Yeah, residencies that need to be filled. So yes.
Nice.
Cool. Does that mean we get per diem?
Per diem for what?
For filling in the vacancies.
You're asking me for monetary value.
Yeah.
Ed.
Your exchange rate is going to be absolutely bonkers, and you need more money.
Excuse me, you
Ed,
knew
Ed.
what I
Here's a
wanted.
piece of paper. Just write down how much
You are
money you currently
really,
have.
really rich. You're going to probably be the richest person in that city.
That's
we're going
Just write down
Just the city.
write down the number you have.
I know you have more. Your ambition speaks higher than that.
What number am I looking at, Ed?
that's 25.
25,000. So
On-
you're
on
at
hand.
200. You're at 200K
On hand.
on hand. Yeah. So you'd be going there with 200K.
That's good. That's not enough.
Out of character, I will say this. Although, yes, the rapier, if you're going based on the rapier value, yes, that it would be the exchange rate, but the cost of things is very narrow compared to D&D.
Yeah, they don't vary a whole lot.
No.
The most expensive thing I saw on the rare items list was like 3,000.
Oh yeah, but you know we're gonna go bonkers with that.
So let's just write it
And
up.
that's why I was kind of saying maybe you make it like it's like 2,000 gold to 1 Zen. So that, because that way we're not going into this, or they're not going into this with mad amount of money. You can bring it back down to a reasonable level.
I think even just a 1-to-1 exchange rate would be fine.
I was thinking that too, to be honest.
1 to 1. I still have 2,000 gold after all this.
I was probably sort of 1-to-1.
Say a hand crossbow is 150.
Right.
What is it in D&D?
A lot cheaper than that. But as I said,
So
So is that a yeah? Listen, this is a forever thing. I'm just, if it annoys
Is
you,
it going to sign? Are you going to sign or not?
it just depends on my stipulations. You gotta want the ed, right? So I'm just like
What?
asking these questions.
I want you to be happy.
Huh?
That's what I'm doing here.
Yeah, Ed, this is all
This isn't
up
about
to
your
you.
monetary
He
value.
doesn't care whether you stay or you go.
Yeah.
You're leaving the decision completely in your hands. He's not going to try and convince you to sign, to go. He's offering you a great deal to go. But if you want to keep what you have
75
here,
bucks.
I don't think it was told appropriately to you. But the odds of any of you surviving this world
Is
is a
Pretty
very
slim.
low rate. And that
Yeah.
even includes with them staying behind.
But,
But it's a very honorable choice for them to do that.
but Dylan.
8 to 10.
Huh?
That is a
8 to 10.
20% chance of you winning.
But Dylan, why stay with that?
because he.
Why do you
He's
just-
viewing this
why do you
as
just
more
write
of an
them a-
honorable thing?
Write them a
Because
no, that's
at
stupid.
the end of the day, Dylan is a good person.
and I don't really gain nearly as much by leaving.
His life has always been here, if we're being honest.
Yeah. He also.
I don't have any contracts that need to be broken.
No.
I don't. My family, except for Alice, is not in danger.
No.
And Alice going makes it so she's no
But
longer.
don't you
dating.
want to see her potentially have babies after the 1,000th time?
I'll
Yeah.
take care of that.
He has another kid.
Oh, cool. We're gonna zap you in later.
Well, we'll
I do have another child that I would like to spend time with. I only found out that Alice was my child a week ago.
It's been like a month. It's been like a
It's been a
month.
month, yeah.
It's a-
Still,
He does have a kid who
he does have a
He-
child that
raised-
he has
raised-
known for a long time.
yeah.
Yes.
He's,
And that child is not in any danger.
Okay, so Alice signs it, and all of her family gets to come with her. Yet
if they
somehow,
choose.
it's because he also has.
If they choose.
Yeah,
They get the choice. So, like her children,
no, I trust you more.
because not like her children,
Okay.
they don't automatically go there. Because he signed, because Dan signed, his children will get confronted by Gail, and then they will have the choice.
Cool. Yeah, your kid should definitely go. That's
I
Yeah.
agree. I think they should,
that's some
especially
bad
Charles.
juju.
Yeah.
But it will be ultimately their choice and their mother's choice as well.
Oh, we gotta just off her.
No.
No.
Oh, she can come too? That's what I meant.
Yeah.
She'll come too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, because
Ed.
if she forces him to stay.
Ed,
Huh, what's up?
Gail's waiting. He needs an answer.
I don't know what you're waiting for. What are you
An
waiting
answer.
For? An
You-
answer for what?
He's
If
either
they're gonna-
poofing us all now or he's not.
You're gonna poof us now? Like right meow?
Unless you have things to
you have
finish
something
up
to do.
or
Yeah, I haven't closed any,
Oh, you have plenty of time to do that.
Yeah, so
Well,
far
yeah.
it's 22 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not rushing anything. I didn't expect people to sign already, and they did.
Oh. So the time limit was, you were just.
No,
You just-
24 hours was the time limit.
I'm not rushing anything. They are just ready to go.
Cool, how old are you?
Wow. You would really ask me that.
Uh huh.
And I think my chances of survival go up because I'm not going to be placing myself in direct danger nearly as much as if I.
Yeah, he's gonna teach the next generation of heroes. He's not.
And I'm going to be an informant and let people know what I know about what's going on here, and I may participate, I may not.
And that's beautiful, and you can totally do all those things. My only worriment is the people that already hate the Bards forever come after you and try to pull you apart like a chew toy, and try to tell you where we are. And obviously, you can, even if you tell the truth, it doesn't matter. Wait, can other people come after us?
No.
No.
Oh, so
It's
gonna
okay.
do. Yeah. Well, okay. I know you don't really care about them that much, and I get it, but I don't want to break apart necessarily the Bards forever. So, hey, what about what's her face?
Who? Alice?
No, starts with a Z.
What the fuck?
Zany.
Zany.
But Zanny is
Gone.
gone, done her own thing.
Oh, cool. I'm assuming
What's her face?
I'm assuming Nubbins is probably he didn't get that deal because the kid didn't really know. Yeah.
He wouldn't.
He was like
take
an
it.
honorary. Remember, like when a drummer dies and they just kind of have a replacement. Okay, I was just checking, Dylan. I know I gave you lots of things to assist you, and they all know everything. Did you read the paper, or you have the paper? The one-
I have it. I'll go ahead and read it.
Okay, I was just. I was. Okay, fine. But are you proofing us now? Do you guys want to proof first?
You can do what you need to do afterwards.
Cool. Is there like a thing like you can give me, like a rock beacon, and then when I'm done,
Yeah.
or whatever,
A
I just
new
like,
hand touches the beacon.
There you go. Sure.
what do you give me?
I'll give you what you asked for. Why not? It's
rock
fun for your
beacon.
mind. Do that. Here's a rock beacon. There you go.
Oh, wait,
Here's
like
a rock.
if I'm ready and I'm done with everything. Oh, it's just a rock.
New hand
But it's a
touches
rock
the-
that was made by me, so I know what you mean.
Okay. Well, are you guys like? You just guys.
They're ready to
you
go.
ready? You guys,
Yeah,
you're out
I
ready
did
to-
my stuff
They've
while you were
already packed
talking.
their stuff. I know I'm speaking for them. Sure. Thank you very much.
I didn't say it.
We've made up our minds. We did what we gave him our money.
Can you tell my group over there in
The
other
dumpies?
city- Yeah, that like what's
The dump.
transpired.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Eesh.
Can't even face them yourself.
I've heard worse.
Alrighty, let's do this thing.
Okay.
The first cut is the deepest.
I'll be seeing you soon. You guys have done a great job. More than acceptable. Carried a lot of weight on your shoulders for a long time. You two have done a lot. You've had to carry each other's backs a lot. And your world has been very heavy. I'm more than happy to give you this opportunity. The twins disappear. Galdor, I know you're eager. You have done a lot. You've carried a weight for some what most would consider to be strangers for the time that you've known them. But your honor and value speaks for itself. The deadpan look? It's great. I know you're going to want to step up when it matters. We'll look at it. And he's gone. Same thing happens with Alice. That leaves you and Devin. And you go off. to
Is
say-
Terenzio still here? He's just
No,
watching.
we told
He
Terenzo
left.
to leave.
He'll be given the offer too.
That's so
clearly,
funny.
but, like, it's really funny that this is happening while he's gone.
Yeah, in his house, yeah.
He's gonna come
Well,
back
we
to
sent
the
him away
table.
because we didn't know what the book was. So
Yeah.
he went to go take Charles home.
Yep. And that's that. Probably having a conversation with his mother.
And then Charles just
Yeah. This
Ah!
guy
No,
can...
no. Probably what happened is Gail probably showed up at
Yeah.
Charles's house
They're probably gone.
and probably Charles and gave them the book as soon as he left us.
Oh, they're probably gone.
Charles is like, yeah, I'm out of here. I don't even like my mom.
I don't even like that.
Well, you do what you need to do.
Yeah.
You meet with the people you need to meet.
Yep.
Deal with your contacts. And you hold the rock beacon up.
Uh-huh.
Just the beacon. We are left with Dylan.
Well, I guess we should go back to Neverwinter.
As you say that, you turn, you see where Dylan is.
Howdy. Little change of events there, huh?
Oh, we're gonna be seeing each other a lot. Even if you don't want me to be seen, I'll be seeing you, and you'll be seeing me.
Alright.
That
Oh my goodness.
sucks.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, I'm a little fucking pissed, but that's alright.
Hey, I didn't have any control over it. They all made their own choice. I made mine to stay.
Yeah, but what you gonna do about Grandma Foster? Well, fine, what about the Baron?
We'll see. Hey, as sure as I'm only going to go up against him by myself, that's for damn sure.
That's what I'm saying. You're about to go on a suicide mission.
Who says I'm going to do anything about him?
He's gonna go some sort of suicide squad. Say that again?
When a man feels all his leverage disappear in 1 second.
My goal is just to inform people that might be able to do something more about it. I have no intention of going to try and defeat Grandma by my fucking self. You think I'm fucking insane?
I don't know at this point. I don't think anyone here has said. Where'd they even go? Ah, son of a bitch.
Off-world is all I can tell you.
Now we get the Dylan and Ladilifus buddy cop movie.
He disappears.
There he
Yeah.
goes.
You look towards the Harper's base. You see Agram as he's about to give you a thumbs up, and he's like, wrong hand. I'll be seeing you soon, buddy.
See you soon. Maybe.
Maybe. He goes inside. Door shut. Grandma Foster.
Hi.
She got what she wanted at the end. We left her alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, it kind of sucks that they severed some of the seeds you planted, but only a couple.
Love doesn't deserve to win. What happened? Oh wait, why am I asking? I know what's going to happen. Nothing will be told to me because I'm so untrustworthy. That's fine.
I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Then tell me.
A guy came and gave a group an option to take them off world. Where, I don't know, but they're no longer on this planet. He gave them a choice, they took it. I decided to stay. And this guy also offered protection for all that they love and care about.
Love. doesn't deserve an ounce.
Oh.
It deserves to be ripped up into shreds, burned to cinders.
Yeah.
Parent issue.
I don't know what to tell you. They're gone. Out of your reach.
I'll find something else to tear apart.
Good on you.
Good on me. Good on me!
That's what he said.
Good on me! She disappears.
That's what I said. I'm going to repeat it 3 times so you hear me. That's what I said.
Lastly, during the course of this day and you thinking about things, near the 24-hour mark, you see as Terenzio kind of walks up to you.
Yeah, dude.
You know, that's just fucking cruel. That's cruel.
What's that?
My sister came back after years and then just disappears.
You weren't given the deal?
I was.
Oh, she took it.
Why would I go there? I got nothing there.
But it's a new start. It severs all the bullshit you got going on here, including all the contracts you've made with Ledidovus. All those contracts done, null, and void. You get to start all over with your sister.
Well, my girl's gone.
Oh, she did go.
Why didn't he just go?
And you can go, like I said, it's not too late for you. You got a couple hours left.
But the pain, I don't have to deal with it there. Here, at least. There, yes. Reminder of everything is still there. Why would I go there just to see her every day?
Make amends.
Amends
Did it
for what? I don't need to make amends for anything.
Oh,
I was
oh.
the victim here.
Then let her make amends to you. Give her the chance. Said it's a clean slate there. All the contracts, all the bullshit you did here is wiped away. You get to start over with her. Or stay and live in pain and sorrow for the rest of your fucking life. There's no skin off my back one way or the other. I think Alice would like to have you there. I think she would like to try and patch up your relationship and make it better. Regardless of whose fault it is. That's my only concern, is I want to see her happy. She's happier there because she's with people she loves. She probably would love to have you there too.
He wouldn't get the offer if she didn't want him there.
Fine.
Ludovius can't touch you there, so any contract you have with him currently would be null and void. So you have that off your back too.
I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm not gonna think about this anymore.
He signed it.
Who said that?
The gnome.
The gnomes.
Finally, we get our house back, honey.
Oh my god, we never cleaned it.
Sorry we didn't get to spend more time together, so I could get to know you more.
You're a good dad.
I try.
Good luck, man.
You too.
disappears. Dylan, you find a caravan. Your group heads inside, and you head back to Neverwinter. And that's the end of the Neverwinter Bards campaign. The unexpected quick one. But it's the end.
Wow.
There's nothing left for the Neverwinter Bards to do here in Faerun. And they've moved on to a new world. That's it. Now, you guys now have appeared in a new world, a new start, new opportunities. Specifically, in a city very similar to Las Vegas.
Oh no! Ed's gonna love it here!
Why is there so many flashing lights?
Oh god!
You see immediately a sign, swirling sky diner in the sky, almost meeting a magical casino of sorts. And right outside this tavern is floating at the Capitol. You guys are escorted by none other than Galen himself. You guys walk up towards the city. Sky City. It's in the sky. And the door is shut on this campaign. We're done.
Wow.
The campaign is over. What a beautiful story, though. What a what a mess. What a giant mess.
What a beautiful story. What a mess.
But it is. It was a beautiful mess.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us expected it to go more than a few sessions.
With how it was going, it was getting rough.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure,
It started as a gag campaign of a bunch of bards, and then it went real serious real fast.
Yeah.
Ed's mentality was like, I'm gonna try to get the most that I can from these folk, because what is happening? We're not gonna survive anything.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. It's a fair assessment.
Yeah. Wow.
For you guys at home, we're going to... I'll give you guys a bit of a hint. Next Friday, we are going to have something happen here. We're going to be doing a prep session for our next campaign. As far as Fridays goes, we are going to be moving away from this system and moving on to a new system that is heavily oriented towards JRPGs called Fabula Ultima. We've touched it before, but we are going far into that. And then we'll talk about exactly what happens and what we're planning on doing. So stay tuned for that. Next Friday is we normally don't do this, but like next Friday is an actual prep session where you guys just get to hang out with us. That's about it. You'll be hanging out with us. We'll just be talking about concepts, what we want to do. Just be doing what we want to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Next Thursday is still happening. We're just kind of doing a double feature for 1 week. We're doing a double feature 1 week. That's it. So.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out Describe and our merch below.
Yep.